Dr. Quinn, we keep hearing about this Omicron thing. Should we panic, or what can you say to put us at ease?
Well, the good news is, so far the reports are pretty much suggesting that individuals that contract this Omicron variant are having mild to moderate disease process, meaning that it's showing that it's looking like it's not quite as virulent. Or what that means is, if someone contracts the Omicron variant, there's less of a chance that they'll become severely ill. This is actually good, and it makes a lot of sense, because you have to think, when you get a mutation, a new variant, it has to be passed on from person to be successful. If it's too strong, if it just knocks people dead right away, then that person would have less of a chance to get on an airplane and be around other people. But if it exhibits mild disease, then there's a better chance that person that has the infection will go around other people for a longer period of time. So that is encouraging, but at the same time, we just have to understand we have to get vaccinated, because that's our number one form of protection right now.
Well, you're talking about it being milder, and so it can spread to more people. How contagious do you think this new strain is?
Well, that's where the problem is. Right now, the reports are stating that we're up to 30 mutations of that spike protein. That's the part of the virus that attaches to the human cells to allow the virus to get inside the cells so it can reproduce and the person develops the infection. These mutations to that spike protein give the virus an advantage, and so far they're saying it has up to 30 mutations, meaning that this spike protein is very effective. I mean, just imagine it as a hook, but this hook, it's able to hook on better than the others. Just to put it in reference, the Delta variant, which was very infectious, had only 10 mutations, but this Omicron has up to 30. So it looks like it's going to be more infectious, but it might be less virulent, meaning more people will get infected, but there's a better chance that people will be less sick and less people will lose their lives.
Speaking about how people will get sick, what are the symptoms of this Omicron? Is it similar, or is it different from the original COVID-19?
So far, the reports are demonstrating that the symptoms are pretty much the same. You know, with the runny nose, the cough, the congestion. Really, we have to look at, number one, if somebody has not been vaccinated, there's more of a chance that they'll get severely ill than if they've been vaccinated. So we have to get vaccinated. Then we have to understand, with all the coronavirus infections, if someone has a decreased immune system because maybe they're advanced in age or they have chronic medical conditions that would make them more vulnerable. So the take home is, number one, if you have not been vaccinated, get vaccinated. If you have not gotten your booster, get your booster if you're eligible as far as time. And if you do have chronic medical conditions or advanced age, you have to take out extra precautions because you are more vulnerable.
All right. Dr. Timothy Quinn, thank you so much for being with us and offering us some insight on this. We'll get back to you shortly, I know, this week, probably. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.